Alright guys, I am now 36 weeks pregnant. That is so crazy to say. As you all can see, my entire pregnancy, almost entire pregnancy has went by and I have not been on YouTube, but I decided to come back and I want to start with showing you guys what is in my hospital bag for me and baby. And also I'll link everything below, well, almost everything that I'm able to link. So this is my second time around. I'm not an expert, I'm not a pro, but I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what I'll need and what I won't need based on what I needed with Bentley, my first. First of all, I want to say how much I love this bag. It was actually gifted to me by one of my clients, and she actually knew how much I wanted this, and I was probably eventually going to get it for myself, but she brought it to my baby Sprinkle and I love it. I will also link the bag below. So in the hospital they do provide mesh panties and ginormous pads because regular pads just don't do the trick. And I did like the mesh panties last time, but I did bring some of my own just depend diapers. There's only like 4 here. They're massive. I just brought these, you know, just in case, and I probably will use these whenever I get home, or you can just buy massive maxi pads. And they also provide Dermaplast in case you tear. They provide witch hazel pads. I was gifted this, the Freedom Perineal Healing Foam. This is probably similar to something like witch hazel. I brought it because, you know, it might work better than the witch hazel pads. Let's see what else for your vajayjay. So in the hospital, they provide you a, what are they called? Peri bottles, I think they're called. Yes. If you've ever had a baby, you know that is the most awkward thing ever. It just looks like a little squirt bottle. And the way they're designed, you kind of have to like angle it to where it like squirt it. And it's, I don't know, it's just so weird. And you have to like get it so full to be able to squirt it up in there. So I got, this is also Freedom Mom, and this is a Peri bottle, and if you don't know what it is, it's basically a bidet for your vajayjay because you're not able to wipe down there. So you fill this up with water, just like so. You don't dump it over. You screw it on, and then instead of wiping, and instead of having to angle it at such a weird spot, it's upside down, and you just like that. So it probably works way better than the ones they provide. I'm kind of excited to use it. Not excited to be beat up down there. Okay, as for my toiletries, I do plan on showering after giving birth, just because I know you are gonna go through some crap whether you have an epidural or not. However, I'm not sure if I plan on washing my hair, just because I don't wash my hair very often anyways, and I'm just kind of hoping that my hair is fresh whenever I'm at the hospital. It doesn't always go as planned, and that's fine. Just in case, I have my dry shampoo. This is the best dry shampoo ever. I wash my hair once a week, and this keeps me fresh, and I'll link it below. I did bring my curling iron. I probably won't use it, but this seems really kind of vain, but I do want to be able to look back on pictures this time and not be like, what was going on there? But postpartum and giving birth is not always glamorous, so that's fine too. So I have my brush. They do have shampoo at the hospital in case I decide I do need to wash my hair. You know, I'll just use their A1 shampoo. So I brought my skincare items. I use Tula Skincare, the Cult Classic Purifying Face Cleanser, the Resurfacing Toner, and I'll also have the Glow and Get It Eye Balm. These two things came in my bump box. These are under eye treatments, and just to kind of give you a pick-me-up if you're tired. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not, but I throw them in here because there's room. And this I plan on using during labor. It is Lavender Mood Relaxer. It's basically roll on your temples, all your pulse points, and then you smell it. And lavender is supposed to be calming anyways, so, you know, just throw it in there because, you know, why not? Ponytails, just in case. Chapstick. I remember last time for some reason my lips got so chapped. I don't know if it was like breathing in and out, like I don't know why, but it just got so chapped.
I have toothpaste, toothbrush, deo for my deo. This is texture spray because I don't use hairspray. I have body wash, hand sanitizer.
And I'm just gonna kind of sit out on the table and give it to my visitors as they come in. They should have clean hands already walking into my hospital room, but you know, nobody is holding my baby before they put on this hand sanitizer. Also for me, I have my Posh Peanut robe, and this, I probably won't wear this during the labor just because things get messy during labor and delivery, but I'll wear this afterwards, especially whenever I'm having guests in the hospital. I have a couple nursing tank tops because, I mean, last time I didn't really wear a bra. And then to go under my robe, I have some joggers. I don't have a going home outfit for myself yet. It's probably gonna be joggers and a sweater, depending on what the weather's like. I'll probably just throw in something last minute. I'm not too worried about that. Makeup remover. I'm definitely not gonna have a full face of makeup on whenever I'm in labor. I'm not going to purposely put on a full face of makeup. If I already have makeup on whenever I'm going into labor, then it is what it is, but really a full face of makeup for me is not very comfortable. So I have these just in case. Last thing for me is just makeup necessities. Things like under eye concealer, mascara, eyebrows. Those are like basic things that I want to have. There is like probably more than I need in here. Primer, setting spray, more than I need in here, but it's mostly like essentials. I'm not going to be putting on fake eyelashes or, you know, bright red lipstick in my hospital room. I do have some lotion. I threw these in here, but I know I won't need them because your milk doesn't really come in until a couple days after. But I threw in like a couple breast pads, but I did not have any leakage last time in the hospital because your breast milk doesn't come in for a couple days. I have Passy for the baby, some nipple cream. I really like this Lancino brand. This is the baby's name tag. I will not be revealing until birth. That is all that is in there for me, and then we'll get started on baby. We're almost done. I probably sound like Darth Vader in this video because these days oxygen is, I guess, hard to come by. So I apologize if I just sound like I'm constantly trying to catch my breath, because if it sounds like it, I probably am. In the hospital, they provide diapers and wipes. With that being said, in the hospital with Bentley, they provided Huggies. And with my luck, believe it or not, my son, and I'm glad this is the only complication that he had. Very blessed that it was the only complication that he had. But he was highly allergic to Huggies, and his entire butt broke out in blisters, and he actually spent like an hour or 2 hours in the NICU. I don't even want to try to put him in Huggies because as a baby I also had an allergy to Huggies. I provided my own Pampers, and I like Pampers, and I'm also super weird, and I just love the smell of clean pampered diapers. That and Dreft, I'm just like, Babies go through like 8 to 10 diapers a day, newborn babies do. So we might even throw some in Tanner's bag. They provide, you know, the body wash for the first bath, so I didn't put that in there. They do provide a swaddle. I wanted my own with Bentley, and I also want my own with this baby. And because he is our rainbow baby, I have my little swaddle. For myself, I brought socks, Kindred Bravely socks. And on the bottom it says, "Baby, you're worth it." The hospital does provide socks, but they're usually yellow and ginormous. My already big feet look Sasquatchy. I brought my hospital outfit for the baby, and it is a knotted gown and a beanie. And this is not newborn, it is 0 to 3, but I feel like a knotted gown is usually one size fits most small babies, so a newborn will fit in it fine. And these little booties. This is a nursing cover slash car seat cover. I do not plan to freaking cover myself while nursing in the hospital. If you're in my hospital room and you don't want to see it, then you can step out of my room, and that's just me. I probably won't nurse in front of people like my dad or, you know, anybody like that, just because it's uncomfortable for me and probably uncomfortable for them. You know, like my mom, my mother-in-law, people and my sisters, I don't really care to nurse in front of them. Going home outfit, I'll probably throw in something else because with Bentley, I had like 4 outfits I couldn't decide with. But so far, I have this, and this is newborn size. Bentley was almost 9 pounds, and he still fit in newborn. He was 8 pounds 11 ounces, so I'm sure this baby will as well. Not sure yet if he's gonna be smaller, bigger. They say your second is usually bigger than your first, but that's not true for some people. I am kind of hoping he's more in the 7 to 8 pound range, just because I did tear last time and I had an episiotomy, and the recovery was so bad with that. Recovery is really not fun with any kind of birth, but you know, I'm just hoping for a better recovery. I had no complications during my delivery, so I can't say that I wish it would have gone better. I would rather not tear, but you know, you can't really control it. It'll probably still be kind of chilly whenever he is born, because my due date is April 1st, so this is perfect. And usually babies need one more layer than you would need, just because they don't have very much body fat. And this bag also came with a changing pad. We may or may not need it, just because you're usually changing him on the bed or the little tiny bassinet that they give you. I did really love having my boppy pillow last time. It was really useful learning how to breastfeed. I mean, it's kind of like riding a bike. You kind of have to like get back into your groove. Obviously, it's been a minute since I've breastfed, so probably a little rusty on that. I love this boppy cover. I got another one with it, and both of them together were $10. In Tanner's bag, I also threw in a portable phone charger, because I threw in a speaker because I do plan on listening to my own little playlist while I'm in labor. I'll probably throw in some more diapers, and I will be throwing in slip-on shoes, and we'll both kind of share those. And that's just to go in the shower, slip-on shoes, and maybe walk in the hallway if we need to. May or may not throw in my slippers, I'm not sure. I think my socks are going to be fine. Really, the less things that you need and have in your bag, the better, because you don't want to be like packing your entire house with you. One more thing that I'll throw in there last minute is probably my camera, my wallet. I won't be bringing a towel, just because that's one more thing that I would have to wash and put in my bag, and I don't really want to bring in a wet towel coming home. And yes, the hospital towels suck, but if you can deal with it for one shower, I think it will be fine. We also packed Bentley's bag for my mom's house or dad's house, whoever is available at the time that I go into labor. I just packed 2 things of pajamas, a couple pull-ups, 2 changes of clothes, and his toothbrush. and a couple pair of underwear, and that's all he'll really need. Tanner also took it upon himself to pack his bag. In there he threw in some socks, change of underwear, toothbrush. We can share body wash, we can share deodorant. I also had him put in some swim trunks because in my hospital that I'm delivering at, they do have a birthing bathtub, and I want him to have the option to get in with me, for me to have the option if I want him in there with me. You know, I don't know how big it is. But also last time with Bentley, I labored in the shower. For like the majority of my labor, I was in the shower. And, you know, he can have that option to get in the shower if I also choose to labor in the shower this go around. So anyways, that is everything. You guys do me a favor, I'm just starting back out on YouTube, so my channel is not that big. So if you found this video useful or interesting or whatever, you're a mama, you're expecting, or you plan to be pregnant soon, please give my video a thumbs up and please hit the subscribe button below. I do really want to start documenting this journey in my life. I want to document the labor if possible. I want to document Bentley meeting his baby brother, and I want to be able to share this with you guys. So please subscribe to my channel, you guys. It would mean so much to me. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.